Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Date Map. I hope you're all doing amazing today. So, we need to talk about a moment that absolutely set the stage on fire. And I'm not even enhanced if you're watching the Hana TV Spring Festival Gala, then you already know extremely what I'm about to say. The tense, the chemistry, the mic sharing moment. Yes, I'm talking about when Chen Zheyuan pulling Li Yitong closer during their performance of I Want to Propose You. Let's break this down properly because this wasn't just a simple duet. This was one of the doors blind and you miss it moment that instantly turned into reply material. From the second they walk into the stage, there were already this subtle energy between them. The lighting was dynamic. The atmosphere ultimate dispatch the massive venue and the song chose itself flawed. I want to process you. It's not extremely a soft, innocent performance track. It's scary instance, it's scary tense, it's scary emotion. And both of them know extremely how to deliver that. Chang Zheyuan comes with that glam, but magnet stage presence he's known for. He doesn't overdo expressions. He let his eyes do the work. Meanwhile, Li Yitong bowed eagles mixed with just enough mystery. Her movement was controlled, graceful, but never cooled. She matched the mood of the song perfectly. But then come at the moment, the mic. If you haven't seen, you know. There was this part in the song where they had to share their microphone instead of being awkward or overly choreography. Chang Zheyuan gently pulled Li Yitong closer. Not aggressively, not dynamically, just enough to close that distance in a way that feel natural. But instance, that's where the entire internet collapsed. Gaps. It wasn't just about ornaments, it's about the way he leaned in slightly, the way she didn't pull away, the slight second of eye contact between the content, the lyrics. It's feel unscripted, even though it was absolutely rehearsed. That's what's make great performance. They make choreography look like emotional. You could literally see the shift in the audition reaction. Camera flash faster, crowd noise rising just a bite. Social media exploring second later. Because here is the thing. Tension on stage is very hard to fake. Viewers can tell when something feels maniacal, but this didn't feel maniacal. It's feel charged. The song itself talk about desire, closeness, emotional perfection. So the physical staging made sense, but it is the exclusions that made it unforgettable. Chang Zheyuan didn't overplay it. He didn't smirk dynamically or aggressively expression. He kept it subtle, and sometimes subtle is very more powerful than obvious. Li Yitong, on the other hand, responding with the composed confident. She didn't look surprised. She didn't look uncomfortable. She stayed in character. That's performance. And the balance create magic. Now let's talk about body language for a second because that's where the real story is. When he pulled her closer, his posture grain remains slightly protect but not dominate. Her shoulders stay relaxed, which show comfort and truth in the stage. Their eyes contact wasn't prolonged, but it was international. They are small details and they matter. In live performance, especially at event like the Spring Festival Gala, there is enormous pressure, millions are watching, every moment is analyzed. So, to maintain composure, will deliver that kind of tense, that's skills. And honestly, this is why fans are losing their mind over this performance. This wasn't over the top fan service, it wasn't cheesy romance, it was controlled cinematic tensions. The lighting also deserve appreciate. The warm tone mixed with shadow create this at most drama scene. At most here it didn't feel like a variety show performance. It feel like a scene for a high budget romantic series. And when artists manage to blur that line between performance and storytelling, that when you know it's memorable. Another thing I noticed was how synchronized they were vocal. Sharing a mic can easily cause imbalance, vocal issues, awkward position, but they handle it smoothly. They tell you this wasn't random, it was practice, but practice to the point where it's looked effortless. And once they key work there, effortless. After the performance air, clips start circulating immediately. Fans slow down the mic, pull movement fan by fan. Reaction account responds it with caption like the tans and did you see that? Because even if you are not deeply invested in either of them, you can appreciate stage chemistry. Now, does this mean anything beyond the performance? Properly not, and that's okay. Sometimes two personality simply understand how to create at most. That doesn't require real life impressions. It's just require talent and awareness. But what make it excited is that spark, that split second feeling that something real is happen on stage. And honestly, that's what live entertainment is supposed to do. Make you feel something, whether you watch it once or replay it 10 times. There is no denial that Chen Zheyuan and Li Yitong heat up the stage that night. They didn't need dynamic dance, break, or flashy pops, just formality, timing, and control. It's proof that sometimes the most powerful moments are the quietest one. They learn, they pull, they share mics, they eyes contact, and simply ingredient powerful health. And I think that's why the performance is going to be remembered long after the gala. So now I want to know what you think when you watch the mic movement. Did you feel the tense too, or did you fan think are ready to watch it? Either way, one thing is central, they deliver a performance are still talking about, and that's what great artists do. And as always, let's keep the discussion respectful and supportive. That's all from today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I truly appreciate your support. If you enjoy this update and want more entertainment, so subscribe my channel, don't forget to turn on notifications. So thank you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video.